Well, that's the first win of the season in the bag, and what a way to do it as well. Like, I thought we were excellent throughout. Um, just it's hard to. I couldn't even come in here and pick fault in anything today. Really, I thought we were great. Probably started a bit slowly. If we're gonna like start on something where we could look to improve, starting a bit slow. The chance for Mayenda, I think it was, inside 5 minutes is a big chance. It's a massive save from Dubravka, keeps us in the game, and after that he didn't actually. I don't think he did anything. I know he come out for the one with the lad chip wide, but I don't think he did anything after that. Like, he had a pretty simple afternoon, and the defence in front of him just made it simple. At Ekdal, we said on live last week how he's perhaps a bit slow. Is he good enough for the Prem? But today he was excellent alongside Walker. Like, he was brilliant. I thought we looked every bit of Premier League side today, and I know we played Sunderland and they came up with us last season, and it's obviously like it's probably not an amazing gauge of where you are like compared to some of the established Premier League clubs, but they did beat West Ham 3-0 last week, and I know that's not much cop after the result last night, but to beat anyone 3-0 in the Prem as a newly promoted club is a good result. So it gives us, like, we're off the mark anyway, and that's what matters the most. I think the last time we were in the Prem under Company, it took us till October to get a win, and the time before that under like Dyche and the Dyche Jackson season, that was also October. I think it was Brentford at home when they first won a game at the end of October around Halloween. So it's massive to get that win after 2 games, especially with the fixtures we've got coming up too, with United, Liverpool, City, Villa, Forest, not in that order, but that's who they've got. So it was massive to just get off the mark today. And listen, we did it convincingly. I don't think anyone could say like we didn't deserve to win that game. And towards the end we were unlucky not to make it 3 when Chuana hits the post, and on another day it perhaps could have been more. We had chances to probably wrap it up more than we actually did. I tweeted it after the game, like, just 2 goals of real Premier League quality. The first one's a really nice move. The cross gets recycled. Nice flick by Anthony, and it's a great finish into the corner. Like, you're not saving that, and you spend 200 million on whatever and sign whoever you want. Like, no keeper's saving that right in the corner. And the second one's, I would probably argue the second one's even better, out of the fact that the ball from Cullen is unbelievable. Like, I played midfield when I used to play, and just to see that pass, just a quick glance up he has to play that pass, perfect weight for Anthony, and then you're thinking when Anthony's through, like, oh, don't miss this, because he's gonna get pelters if he does, and he's just cool as you like round the keeper, and it's actually a great finish because there's lads getting back on the line, and he just lifts it above where they can't get to it, and at 2-0 it's game over. But it's just great to see us like show some Premier League qualities. I think last time we were in, we never really saw them. Like, we saw it in flashes, but never like that. But obviously the second goal makes it probably look more handsome than it is. But even at 1-0, like, we weren't particularly threatened. Sunderland had a spell, I think, after they made the triple sub where they like really got up and sort of pinned us back. They were raining crosses in, but we just dealt with everything. Like, that back 4 today, to me, is probably the best we've got at the minute. Obviously, like I said about Ekdal, I've given a bit of, like, not criticism as such, but like, I think, is he good enough for the Prem? And today was probably a good game for him. Like, if you're at Tottenham and you're getting caught high up the pitch like that third goal, then he's not your guy. Or like under Company, where we were so high up the pitch, he's not your guy. Under Parker, it probably suits him a bit better because we're a bit deeper and he's just defending the box, and that's more what he's like. If you're turning him towards his own goal and asking him to run, that's not his game. But if you're asking him to defend, he is. That's what he's good at. It's his bread and butter. But yeah, the back 4 were great today. And, into midfield, Cullen again, I don't even need to really go over him. Like, he's the same every week. He's reliable every week. He keeps the ball every week. Like, all right, he doesn't score every week, but he was great again today. Well, give a man of the match shout, so I don't want to steal Joe's thunder tomorrow night, but he was certainly up there. And Big Les alongside him, like I thought he was good in the first half. I thought he keeps the ball well. He showed signs that he'll be like what we need, where we need someone to kind of like get on the ball and start like striding forward with it. I thought he showed signs of that, but he's evidently not fit. When you go down with cramp after an hour, and like you're obviously not fit. So he'll take time to get up to speed, but he looked good, and you know Hannibal's just his usual like nuisance self in there. Anthony again on the left was great. I think he's been good in the 2 games we played so far, and I think he's the best winger we've got at the club. He takes a lot of stick, but he delivers most weeks, like goals, assists, like he chips in with him. He's got the work rate to go the other way. He just does everything. Like I think he's listen, at 27, I don't think like he's my favourite player, but like if I had to choose one, I think he would be it. I love him, like everything about his game. You know, even Foster today. Foster, I thought did well. He's unlucky with the goal. I know I've seen a lot of our fans saying like it's not a foul. I do think it's a foul. There's one angle, like a side-on angle, where you can see he clips him, and it's soft, but I do think it's a foul. If it was the other way around and it was on Ekdal or it was on Esteve, I think we'd won it. So I think you've just got to be... I mean, it's different because we've won, obviously. So if we'd drawn, I'd probably be saying something slightly different maybe. But I do think it's a foul, and I do think he gets it right. But Foster's build-up play today was good. He was decent at Spurs last week. He was good again today. He had some nice touches. And that goal probably would have done wonders for him. But obviously it's not been given, and you know he still has a couple of slack touches and slack passes, but that's to be expected. But I thought he did well. He runs hard. That's one thing you can never take away from him. But I do still have like doubt whether he's the answer long term up front. But at the minute, he's probably the best option we've got till Brozier's fit, and then we can see what he's about. And probably the one player today who comes out of it with, I don't want to say like a black mark against his name, because it's not that deep. Like we've just won 2-0, but I thought Brun Larson was really quiet today. I said in our chat after half an hour he'd had 2 touches of the ball. Like I was surprised it was even that high. The game was just kind of passing him by. I think at times he found himself almost like a right wing back. He was that deep when we were defending, and I do think that played a part in inviting Sunderland on at times. Down that left hand side. But listen, I'm not gonna come on here and start like digging players out because we've just won 2-0, so it'd be a bit unfair to do that. But we've got a bit of momentum behind us now when we go to United, and we'll just have to see where it goes. It's still a tall order. Like obviously this is recorded before United have played tomorrow. I don't know how a clue they're playing, but I know they're playing tomorrow. Listen, they looked good against Arsenal. They did. It's going to be a tough game, regardless of like what United are or what they aren't. Going to Old Trafford as Burnley is tough. It's going to be a tough game. If we can get a point, amazing. If not, we've got that first win on the board anyway, and that was the really big one. We've been handed a really tough start. United, you know, you could argue United's maybe the easiest of the next 5 games we've got. But we'll have to see how it goes. Take it like each game as it comes, really. But getting that first win on the board's massive, and hopefully it can kick us on for the season now.